Good morning everyone and welcome to Uni's daily update on the Bitcoin. I hope you're all doing very well. As always, we did go the drop yesterday at the end here. We've got some good data after everything changed here and turned very bearish. I'm going to cover everything in today's update as always. I'm going to give you the wave count here, the two different configurations we have on that top. And by the way, if I speak too fast, do not hesitate to let me know in the chat. It's very important, so I remove this habit to talk too fast, and with my nice French accent, it's a bit complex sometimes to understand me, so do not hesitate to let me know, just to slow down really in the chat. And I'm just gonna double check that the sound is working well. Yes, perfect. So I hope you have been able to take this short trade at the end yesterday. Personally, I went to bed really. I was really tired of waiting for all day really for a trade. We've got no reason to short, and then bam, directly I turn off and you start to get some really nice bearish data. But anyway, that's the game really. So, and by the way, if you pay attention here where we've got the drop here, what time, the exact fib time here I gave you yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember exactly. But anyway, so first of all, let's go on the levels here on the lower time frame. We can look for the daily levels as always. Gonna clean up a bit the chart next, of course. So this value high can be removed. This daily, I'm gonna keep it for the moment. Yes, same mate, but it's fine, you know, we always have, and good morning by the way, we always have some opportunity, so it's absolutely fine. Well, at the end, you know, it's not a loss, it's just a miss, so... But it was a real complex top. You've got some... Right, I'm gonna explain everything next, so you can really understand. So one daily here. Okay, it seems to be a good level. Where's exo charts here? Daily. And let's see here what we have. So no naked session, path control, a small CM print here on the top, I mean around the top there. TPO. So we have 43,366. Yips. So let's take and zoom out a bit to load this. Perfect. Let's take this, and I said 43,366. No. Yes. This, perfect. And then we have what? The same here. 388. Yips. Okay. Well, we can remove this in that case. And keep this, all of this by the way. Just want to check here as always on the TIX1. Well, yeah, the same really. Let's come back here on 50 ticks and we are good. So maybe first of all we can cover the order flow really. It's not gonna be that long to be fair. So what's happened yesterday really? So we've got a nice swing for the pound first of all. So not bearish, obviously, to be fair. We've got no reason to take a short on this. We've got no real demand here to pull the price more down. The demand came in really late. You can see here we have like, I mean, we've got the demand here, but on the 3 minutes. But on the lower time from here, you don't have so much people shorting, to be honest. And the thing is, you have like 6 million, 3 million next coming here, with again some few million in addition to this later. But you can see here it's coming really late. If you got a bit of a lower time frame, you can see this too. And so, well, this is when you have too much people like this as shorting or longing at the same place. Most of the time it's not that good, so that's why you can see here we form some highs, we go take these highs, and then we form a nice triangle, we break this to the upside, we have some liquidations here. You can see we have some decreasing of the open interest really. So we have some shorts getting wrecked really almost all the way up. We take all the stop loss here, and then we get a drop, not bearish, not so we start forming absorption after this, not bearish first, and we start getting some longs, and next we have the demand really to bring this back down. But yeah, so the top here was not first of all that much bearish. With all the shorts here we did got the retrace. That top was not bearish, and we've got no reason to long any of this really. The MC reaction was nowhere in everything yesterday except just before the drop. And so yeah, so we've got just too much short here. That's why I have not shorted this personally. We've got too many, and as always well, you come back up here, so that's fine. You can get an entry in any case. If you short it here, well, you could re-enter there, but bad. You start getting here, as you can see, the longs. You have like 2 million of longs here coming. That brings us with, by the way, first of all, if you go on the 5 minutes here, so no, by the way, yeah, small absorption here. If you pay attention, you have a higher high on the right, okay, and if you pay attention here, you have a high and a lower high next on the right. So the first high is lower here, you can see high, lower, high, 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 and so from here you start to form this move down, come back up, and here you can see you have a high, lower high, and a high, higher high next on the right. So these longs here got definitely absorbed. Normally you can see this line with the time with the DOM, okay, and following this, if you go on the 3 minutes, you have the MC short reaction next, well, to reverse everything really, and to bring this back down. But again, I turned off everything, and right, the data really came in so late, and well, it's fine, you know, always some opportunities, so it's absolutely fine. As long as it's not a loss, I don't care personally. Well, it's a bit annoying, of course, to miss something, but well, that's fine. So yeah, this is what happened really yesterday, just to cover the top. And so now we've got a bounce, but with no reason too long, so I'm waiting for a retest really. But again, I was sleeping in any case, so I will not take a long on this, even if that was good. But yeah, gonna wait for a retest to come. So first of all, well, we can look here for the upside first of all, and then I'm gonna go to the downside, but the higher time frame chart is what we have planned really yesterday. Well, maybe I'm gonna cover here the lower time frame. Oops, the lower time frame first, because we're going to do the retest or the new low. We have no naked session path control here. Okay. Let's try X1 here. Whoa. Tick 20. 40. All right. Well, there is nothing here. Well, yeah, the only long target really is the path control. I mean, the path control value low, but these are not some crazy big support, to be fair. It's starting really from this bottom right here for a swing through the pan really. But as always, you can do a quick week down, you know, or a fair auction really, go below and then come back up here. So this will be the zone really of price, starting from this swing through the pan here down to the value low really. This is a really big zone, but again, you just have to see if we bounce from here, if we get a good data for a bounce. If we don't bounce, we don't bounce, and you just look for example here for the value low plus the swing through the pan here. If there is nothing here again, we get no reaction, we bounce, but with no demand really to push up. Well, it's gonna fall again, and we can look for a new low to be made. So this will be the first possible target. I'm just checking if we have some 5 ways up here. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Well, bit weird. But anyway, so this will be here the first target really for a long trade. Okay. Bam, green. So we can see the reaction in there, and if there is no reaction, new low is going to be made. So now the thing is, I'm gonna cover first of all here to the upside. So first of all here, what we can look for here, if we have to short, is simply, so the daily, now it's a bit late, so we can look for the current highs here to be taken. Okay, so the current top we have done plus the previous top here, that will stop some shorts before to come back down maybe. So this will be the first short target really. Okay, of the day for day traders. So we just take these highs and come back down directly, either as always a swing for the pan, either a fair auction. You just spend some more time, you start forming something bearish, and you come back down. If there is none of this, we can simply look for the next levels, really the new fresh levels printed here on the chart. So daily TPO, daily negative path control, so between 43,300 up to 43,400. If we manage to reclaim this, okay, this zone of resistance here, well, there are no real big zone of resistance next, to be honest with you. So we're more likely going to look for the next highs really to be taken. Okay, well, still be aware of this range value are high, but there is no real big confluence at the moment with this, except maybe this, but yeah, not even that. So yeah, the more likely here, if we start reclaiming this, well, this is something I would be aware of, but I will be more looking for the highs here to be taken. Okay. And yeah, if we start pushing above, well, I'm gonna cover next with the higher time frame levels, and we can directly go on there, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Fib time got really well respected, but we can now hide this for the moment. Next one is around I'm gonna go on a bit of a bigger time frame, by the way. It was on the 4 hours when I placed this. So it is on the February 4 at 1 p.m. UTC +1. Yes. Yeah. So that's something to be aware of in my opinion, but well, we'll see depending how far it's going to retrace. Okay, I'm gonna maybe pull another Fib time next, but I'm gonna give you everything on the Discord server. So let's come back here on the 1 hour. So if we manage here to break, you know, the current target we have really here on the lower time frame really, we can simply look here. So for, as always, a swing for pan or a reflection of the low. If there is none of this, we can simply look for the target we have planned yesterday. Don't know why this don't want to load. Perfect. Nice. So good morning, mates. So the thing is here, we just have to look, so if there is no swing failure pan here or failure of that bottom, we are simply going to look for a nice continuation into this value high level minimum. Value high, so remember we do have a bit of confluence, so we have a bit above, as you can see here with the TPO for example, so we can look for a big front run if you have to bounce from this TPO. Now of course the bigger target are normally the one that are touched next, so normally the value high is more probable, but well, we'll have a TPO before, can give us scam as always for day traders, so something to be aware of. But otherwise, yeah, we do have some confluence as always with this value high, just have the value high alone here, but there is of course some confluence. There is a daily negative half control, and so this is a big zone of support really. I mean, the first long target really we have planned yesterday, you know, to ride the B wave bottom and bam, to look for the C next to the upside, or if we have to push really above 3, 4, 5 really big impulsive to the upside. But for now we're going to stay with the ABC zigzag. So B retracement here can be in this first of all, so it's really a big zone of support. I mean a big zone of, a large zone of price here, simply because we have this value high. But if we start to lose it, well, we're simply going to look for the lows here to be taken. So of course we can bounce off the weekly by taking only 2 lows and not the third one, but well, we have to see live in the time really what's going on with of course the wave and everything. I'm going to give you the wave next. So this is the first long target really, value high. If we start breaking this, we'll have the triple lows here to take really. We do not need to take the 3 lows, we can take only 2, only 1, it depends really. We have to see live with the time what's going on and with the waves. And if we start falling from this last bottom right here, well, normally we should see a nice drop into this nice weekly negative path control plus a path control here. That brings us with a second long target really. Okay. So yeah, these are the 2 long targets really we have, and if we start falling from the path control here, of course the green square here, you can see, is going really a bit low here, down to the lows, so because we can look for a swing failure pan right here of the lows or a fail option. And if we start breaking this, well, we still have this key level plus a value low, but it start to be a bit low, not gonna lie, for a big bottom, because we'll be here into the 90%, and as always when you go there it's an invalidation if you start getting some kind of close into the 90%. So yeah, we'll be a bit careful trying to long here, but well, we'll see live in the time if we have to go there with a wave count and everything, if it made more sense maybe, but for now it's a bit less probable. So these are the 2 best long targets we have at the moment to the downside. Yeah, the second target here can start a bit before, as always. We have the 6-1 86%, but as you can see here, there is nothing really in confluence with this. So yeah, a bit below will be cool, into the weekly negative path control, maybe, you know, the levels a bit above daily negative path control and stuff like that. But yeah, bigger the level, more chance we'll have to touch it as always, so I'm going to stay with the weekly negative path control for the moment. Now if you want to add all the confluence, well, you have this here, you can just pause the stream and add everything. So now, to the downside, if we have to continue just a bit, well, if we take the, oh, no, by the way, I'm not going to go more down, it's not useful, we need to get the bigger drop first of all. So higher prices, if we have to bounce directly from here, you know, break the current top we have done, we saw the first, the second short target, by the way, because the first short was here, we've got a nice drop, second short, so we've got a drop that missed personally on my side. So if we manage here to reclaim, well, we still have the same target, to be fair. Why? Because we can do, you know, we didn't touch it here the weekly level, we didn't touch it here the value high, so we still have these two levels to be aware of, plus, you know, the complex level approach really, with, you know, the swing third pan right there of this lower time frame top, and where you can make really everyone bullish because you just go above really all the resistance, so a lot of people will become bullish, and so you normally should get here a lot of longs, and so you should get absorption against this, of course, and so everything really bearish next coming in to really reverse everything. So this is something to be aware of still, this target, okay? But if you really start to reclaim this swing third pan level, well, by the way, we can remove this. Well, it's more likely going to go into the second short target here. I mean, third one if we count this one here before, but on the chart here, second one. Place it, we saw the weekly negative powerful control plus all the highs here to be taken, and if we start to reclaim these highs, well, weekly level, swing third power, this last top here, plus a powerful control, reclaim this, new high is going to be made, more likely, okay? So, yeah, this is a plan really with the levels, you have the longs, you have the shorts, so you know exactly where to look for a trade, really, that's pretty cool. So now let's move on the waves. Already 20 minutes, that's already really long for a daily update. So we have now two configurations on that top, okay? I'm gonna try to slow down again. If we're in such configuration, I don't have the answer of what we're having into this smaller wave, so it was like like this. I don't have the answer of what we have in the wave 3, because if you go here on the 1 minute, okay, so you can clearly count here 5 waves to the upside, so normally the wave 3 should be here, so normally it should be like this. That's my preferred configuration, but next, in that case, we cannot drop so much. We have to make something a bit bigger here, reclaim a bit before to go more down. I'm gonna explain myself on this, but yeah, so really weird if we have to be in such configuration, okay, where the wave 3 is here, because you can clearly see that here. I mean, for me, personally, I count 5 waves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll have a 5 waves with 5 waves in there too. So yeah, I don't have the answer really if we have to place and accept that we have done the wave 3 here. Well, I'm just going to accept that we have done this with, I don't know what wave inside, but I'm just going to accept it. This is something possible. In that case, we'll get such configuration. So wave 1, 2, 3 with 5 waves. Where are they? I don't know. And then there's a wave for retracement. I mean, a wave for retracement and a wave 5 here with a nice ending here. Not the best one ever, but well, I'm going to accept it again. So the targets of this, if you pull the retracement tool here, I have not checked this by the way. Well, 23.16, that's fine. And the wave 5, if I'm not mistaken, was not that good with this configuration. Well, yeah, 618, so it's not the best target as always. That brings us with a swing third pan, not the most probable for a wave 5. So yeah, not the best configuration ever, but well, if we do, we do. What can I say, really? So yeah, this will be the first configuration. In that case, we'll have done the wave 5, the red wave 5 top here, and so next we'll have a 5 waves down. So we have either a wave 1, either an A wave. It depends really what we confirm next. But we have in that case either an A, B, C zigzag done, as we have also the 5 waves done here. Okay, we have the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we complete the 5 waves in the C. And so now if we have this, well, if we have to go more down, we can look simply here for a bigger W, X retracement, you know, into the lower time frame, short targets where you have planned. So to speak, first of all, you know, the highs to be taken here. There is nothing here, daily up to the daily negative power control. And yeah, this will be the two targets. Of course, be aware of the value are high, but if we start to reclaim this, as I said, more like, I mean, even if we start to reclaim this, by the way, we are more likely going to look for a new high. Still be aware of the value are high, but more chance to take the highs in my opinion. So in any case, W, X, and Y, okay, to go more down really, because we cannot drop like this. We have to retrace a bit to do the X wave. As always, the X wave have to retrace to be valid 38.2 minimum. So you can pull a retracement tool from the bottom here up to the top, or as always, it depends if you reverse the tool in your settings. So if you did not reverse the tool, it's from the top to the bottom really. From here, you can add the targets, the normal targets really, and we should retrace here minimum into the 38 points. So that brings us, you know, with the swing through the top really. Then we'll have all the targets above I told you just before. So this will be the plan really. If we have to make such drop and retrace a bit here and drop next, this will be the waves. And it can be if we do a wave 4 here and a wave 5 also, if we do just one more push up or we drop directly, for example, just take the lows and reclaim directly, well, it can be in that case a leading. And so if we have a leading, then we have so 5 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it means that we are simply going to look, so not for the ABC zigzag like this, but simply for an ABC zigzag like this really. 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, that's it really. Okay, So if we drop directly, well, first of all, we can take this. And if we make one more new high, well, just take the RSI, for example, for the wave 4. This is still valid. If the wave 4 breaks the wave 2 top on the RSI, all of these invalidations, really. If this is a leading, the wave 2 can go between the wave 1 and the wave 4, sorry, can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, so to speak. We can break this, it's fine, and go a bit above here, and then come back down. And then it depends, of course, how far it's going to go there. If we start doing a really big move down, well, this is definitely the double EXY and not the leading anymore. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this is the first configuration if the 5 ways are done like this. Now there is another configurations for the 5 ways to be done before. This is simply like this. So I'm gonna place this here, and this is the configuration really we've got yesterday. We did took the highs simply for an ABC flat. I do prefer this with a small wave. For me it makes a lot more sense, but in that case we cannot drop really more here because we already reached the maximum of the Y leg, so we have to make a bigger correction here, something bigger, so we have to reclaim and come back down. So that brings us with a possible new short opportunity really. That's pretty cool for those that missed the top here like me yesterday really. But in any case, so wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 with the good 5 ways in there, wave 4 and the wave 5 here with, you know, the MC Fibble must bounce. Then we'll have the wave 5 with a nice, bit weird ending, but anyway. And so I bring us with, you know, the 1-to-1 extension here, hit here perfectly. If you pull it like this, bam, you can see our 1-to-1 extension of the wave 5 here perfectly. We reach also the 1-to-1 extension of this wave 5 and get a nice pullback from here. So yeah, this is the best configuration personally I have on my side. This makes more sense with a smaller wave and everything. Now if we have to accept these are some 5 ways up directly here, okay, these are some full 5 ways up, and so we have the wave 4, 5 next, well, we just have to accept this really. It depends what we're going to do next. But the thing is here, so we have first of all an ABC flat, okay, that will explain the 5 ways here too we've got. And so from here, if we drop next and we don't break, as you can see here with the X wave, if we don't break this top right here, well, it's a double XY, because if we have to break this top there, you can see that we don't here. If we have to break the previous top here, well, the only configuration is an ABC flat, but to start an ABC flat with an ABC flat in the A wave, it's a bit round, not gonna lie. So double XY here, if you pull the extension tool of the Y wave, okay, so root W bottom X retracement, around there, you can see we went exactly here into the 1618. So we cannot drop more with this pan like this. So if we have to drop directly, it's not possible, simply because we already reached here the maximum target. And so if we have to keep dropping with this, we have to push up a bit first and then come back down. Why? Because first of all, we can look for a double XY X and Z. So again, here we'll have to retrace minimum 38.2, so to speak. It will bring us here with a W X Y X and then a Z, but again, we're not going to drop that much with this, simply because the maximum target, I'm just going to double check this, but well, that will bring us around, you know, the long target we have planned below, you know, with the value high, you know, the first swing long target really, with the value high, daily negative path control below here and everything really. Do we have anything good for a long trade, by the way, as we're in the target now? What's the context here? Have some shorts there, that's pretty cool. You can see here a nice absorption before to go more down. But anyway, do you have any reason to take the long trade yet? No. I guess on the 5 minutes, no. No. So again, retest or new low, and no. No. And do we have any 5 ways up now? Well, yeah, watch out on the retest here if there is anything good. And otherwise new is going to be made if the retest is bad really. It was 32. So yeah, it was a daily here plus a daily negative path control really, the confluence with the value high, so the 1620 here. So this will be the configuration really, okay, and this is what I'm going to take mainly, to be fair, such configuration, because for me the wave before make more sense like this, so I'm gonna take such configuration. Of course, now if the X waves start to retrace a lot more, well, I'm more going to switch to a bigger double XY really, okay, so to speak, bam, W X and then a Y, so it allows us really to go a lot more down because we have a new extension tool, extension pool really here. So from the wave W root to the W bottom to the X wave top, and you can see here we can go a lot more down. So this will be much better, not gonna lie, to go below. Otherwise, if the X wave as always start to go above here and break the top, well, it's simply, we just have to take simply an ABC flat. I'm not going to look for the C wave, you know, directly of the big ABC zigzag, simply because for me this B wave is way too small in any case. So I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna look first of all for a bigger correction to be made. So if I have to break the highs, where I'm going to switch simply to an ABC flat. Okay, and so next, if we have to go again more down, well, simply WXY, WXY. Okay, these will be with a different configuration, so there are a lot. That's why the levels are always welcome, and the order flow is always welcome too. And hopefully it's not going to come again really late at night this time, and we're going to get some good trades today. But yeah, so this will be the configurations. Really, I do prefer this, so by the way I'm gonna name this number 1 and not 2. It makes more sense if it is the most probable for me. Delete 2, perfect. So in that case here, as you understood, so I'm gonna replace everything W, X, Y, X and Z, or bigger W like this, X and a Y, so we can go really more down with a drop, as now we have reached the maximum target with the current WXY. So this, let's make this red and take this, perfect, and we can and place it in here. Yes, good, perfect. Hello mate, by the way, morning mate, I will go back to beginning at the end, see what I missed. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want, because yeah, I was talking about the turrets and the levels really. Well, yeah, a few stuff to be aware of, so it's important in my opinion. But yeah, that's it really for today. Not gonna lie, not gonna make it more complex. Already it's 30 minutes. And so of course here, what we can look for, just to, I mean, you already know this, but where is this? It should be here, by the way. Yeah. You know, so we just have to look here for the B wave retracement. So, I mean, a B wave done directly, you know, with a correction WXY. I mean, it looks, I mean, what the fuck is this B wave really? I mean, it is really small. So, personally, no, I'm not going to take this. Not more going to take, you know, the longer pan really. Except if we drop directly, well, this is an invalidation for the current WXY, you know, with the first configuration. So we have to take something else with the second configurations we have planned. And so yeah, I'm more looking for something a bit bigger here, to be fair, either, you know, an ABC flag if we take the highs, or a bigger WXY as I draw you here really. And we did took the lows, by the way, that's pretty cool. Some few people are shorting. By the way, the 10-second chart is delayed on the open interest. I reported this yesterday on the MOONCHARTS Discord server. Like, you have some market orders coming in, and you're gonna show the market orders opening in the next candle. You're like, okay, well, nice. So fortunately, it's not doing this on the 1 minute and all the time frames, but on the 10-second chart, it's doing this. So it not shows really. For example, yesterday you got like 2 million coming in one candle of shorts, and you got the 2 million opening in the next candle. Yeah, I mean, you've got the 2 million, for example, here. You've got a decreasing of the open interest, but in the DOM you can see that these are some market orders coming in, and it was increasing in the next candle, the open interest. So he was like, okay, well, this is it's not the best, by the way. So yeah, that's it really for today. Let's just wait, remain patient really for a target to be hit. So now we are already into a long target as always, but yeah, we need to wait for the good data to come in. For now, there is no reason too long, as I said. Retest, and well, we're gonna reason too long the retest, so new low is made. And so if there is again no reaction here, well, we can simply look for a new low to be made here. Well, as Bitcoin can be really tricky these days, I'll just be aware of the case where we do not swing for a pendulum, we just bounce from this power control level really, because Bitcoin like to do some good stuff these days. But anyway, so let me know if you have some questions in the chat, otherwise we're good really, not gonna make this any longer, it's not needed. You have the full plan right now. Expecting a 1-2k dip, then rally up, 1-2k dip. Well, yeah, 1k bring us with the first target, and well, yeah, 2k bring us with the second target. Yeah, absolutely, that's valid, absolutely. But not shorting, I will wait to dip by today if it happens. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, mate. Have a nice one too, and I hope you have been able to show this. Well, sadly, personally, it's missed, but yeah, the data came in really late. I was not on the computer anymore. I was turned off everything. You know, waited all day really for a good trade. Nothing during the whole day. Not even one scalp, by the way. Not good, not good, not good. Even for a long year, everything was bad. And so this explained at the end, because we've got a retest. We've got a range bound, so we do not need to get good data to trade this, but it's a bit annoying, you know, as a day trader to not getting valid scalp really for a day. And so you turn it off everything and went to sleep really, and we've got the good data. Well, that's a game. Looks full dump. Well, yeah, if we don't get any good better data here for a reclaim, it's gonna dump. Yeah, it's not gonna reclaim anything. And so if we drop directly, well, you know, we take this where it is here. We take, you know, the leading down with the second configuration. I mean, all of this we explained before. But anyway, I don't see any questions right now, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And well, if you miss a trade, don't be mad, it's fine, there is no loss made here. Just wait for the next target really to be hit, and wait for the next trade to take the trade really. Okay, with some good data this time. And we are getting a bit of a bounce right now with some shorts down there. We go really low to make some few people bearish here, so if we now get the demand and everything to reverse, it can of course bring us with a nice reversal. We did took the low here. No, that would be cool to really go and trap some shorts below here, and if there is of course the demand next reverse everything. Except we get it now, but for now there is no reason to long again. Good thing to be aware of is this. Okay, the absorption from that low to that low here. We'll have the low, as you can see here, high low on the right, and well, there are some millions here, you can see, of market orders filling some limit longs, so that's pretty nice. Again, it can change within the few minutes, but for now we don't have really the demand to push up. It's starting on the 1 minute, on the 30 seconds here, we have some few longs here, but we need more than this. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel to turn notifications, and I catch you all over the Discord or in another update later today. Have a nice day. Take care. Cheers.